Hi everybody. So we're starting out from a different orientation here. I'm going to show you how we lay out our paints, like what order we're going to use. So I have picked out these. I have 5 pigments and 2 paints. Okay, so this is what I want to use. So I know that I need to put a paint on the bottom because that works best. So I have this little, I copy these little marks off of the tube, and I know that this is opaque. So this needs to go on the bottom so that because opaque paints will cover up the other paints and not let them show through. So that's going to be my number 1. Now we're going to put, I think, 2 piggies. So I'm just kind of looking what would go nice next to that. Maybe we'll put our lemon sorbet, this pretty yellow, next to it. So that's there. And then I think we're going to put one of the interference. That's these 2. So we'll put that one next. Now I need a paint, so we're going to come back to this paint. Now this one is transparent because that box isn't filled in. So I would put that next. Now we can go with some more of our pigments. So I'll put that one next, the Lakeside next, and the Glisten on top. So I'm kind of happy with that. So that's going to be my layout. So I also wanted to show you something I did because I think these might be cute on top of here. See these little things? I made a skin. Here's the original skin. It was on a tile. I peeled it off, and then I ran it through my Big Shot. That's one of those cutters that uses dyes. I used it for scrapbooking. So that's what I got, these cute little butterflies. And you can just put those on the painting. Once it's dry, you're going to use some Minwax or varnish on them to get them to stick on it. You let it dry, and then you seal your painting however you wish after that those are dry. So over here I have, oh wow, that worked perfectly. Over here I have my canvas with my black paint on it already. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like a vase of flowers. I did one of these before, and so I put my black on, and it's going to be a half a bloom on the top, and then I'm just going to swirl down the rest of it on the bottom. So I do want to put, I got the paint on the canvas, so I do want to put some more in the center just so that I have a good pillow for my bloom to work on. And we'll go from there. So we're going to start with our colors, and I'm going to kind of try to go in an oval more so that I get more of, when I blow it, I'll have something still hanging out the bottom here that I can modify through and drag out like some little stems or something. So it's not going to be, quote, a vase of flowers. It's going to be like a bunch of flowers, I hope. So we'll see what happens. And I really kind of want this yellow to show up good, poking through these darker colors. This next one is Pinot Gris. It's an interference that is green, a green interference. So that's what I'm going for. This is just a little bit thick. Let me thin this out. I thin that out with my Min water, I call it. 3 parts Minwax Polycrylic, 1 part water. I have it in a little squirt bottle, and I just squirt what I need in there. So we're gonna, I think we're gonna try and put this on the outside. So we kind of get like a halo effect. This is my Atelier Thalo Turquoise. Want that more in the middle. Oh, poopy. I just got some on my black pillow, but not to worry. We'll fix that. Next is this little piggy Seaglass. This is always a pretty color on the black. It shows up really, really well. Next is this little piggy Lakeside. Just a little bit thick. So, oh, I just got some on my shirt. So, yeah, that Cricut machine worked really, really well for cutting out those butterflies out of that skin. So I don't know how many times I really had to go back and forth in it, but I did it like 4 times just to be sure it cut all the way through, because the skin seemed kind of thick to me, and it worked. It cut right through it. So that's another little way to embellish your paintings. This last one, I'm going to need to mix up some more of my Glisten. I use it a lot. It's an interference. It is a teal, green, and blue interference. Still just a little thick. And this this shows up beautifully on black. Good. I'm just gonna kind of go all over with that. All right, so now let's pop our bubbles. And remember, I added that black down there because I had already spread out my paint. So I added just a little bit of black so it had something for the colors to flow over and sit on. I'm going to stir up my cell activator, and we're going to use, oh, I wonder if we should use the Yeehaw blower, or because that might, no, I think I'm just going to use my regular little blower, because I'm trying to do something totally different here rather than a complete round bloom. So I don't want to goof it up. So no Yeehaw today. We'll use the Yeehaw next time. We're going to go back to our baby blower. It's the little baby one. Alright, so I just want to blow half of this up. Let's get some of this kind of going sideways. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Now what I forgot I wanted to do is I wanted to offset this down lower. And I forgot to do that. So we will tilt it down lower. I'm just going to get rid of this blue here. Okay. Now I'm going to get my, well, the yellow's really not showing up here very well, but it will show up down here. Maybe we can get some of it to pop up in the center there with the turkey baster. All right. I see a couple more bubbles. So we're going to modify. So what I'm going to do is get a paper towel. You'll see what I'm going for. A few more bubbles to pop first. Okay. So first, I want to take and get that flowing down just a little bit. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to take and modify the bloom part first. Bubble. Kind of get some petals going here. We can kind of just go where they naturally are. I don't know what it is. Every time I use a black base, I end up filthy. And I'm not doing anything different than I usually do. So I'm not sure why. But inevitably, it happens every time. All right, so now I kind of want to drag this down a lot. Like stems. And I'm okay if this gets really thick down here with color. I shouldn't say thick. Well, yeah, thick. I'm going to try and blend that all together. Now this is a little different than the other one that I did before. It's like video number 15. You can go look at it. At least I think that's what the number was. So let's You gotta get rid of that bloober. Good. So I think this should still be a little bit wider. I think I like that. A few more hidden bubbles. Let's put a few of right here, like kind of coming down. All right. Now, of course, this is going to grow as we spin. I'm going to let it go down just a little bit more. Okay, we're going to stop right there. And now we're going to spin. All right, so it doesn't so much look like a vase of flowers or a bundle of flowers, but whatever it looks like, it's cute. I'm going to kind of help this along here because the paint sort of dried out here. But I really like this half a look. It's something different instead of the same old, same old. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I think what I would like to do is do some swirling here. So that's not so sharp of an edge, so stark. We could also do some swirling around if we wanted to. Isn't that different? So sharp and different. I really like this one. So we also have some little black dots appearing. Let's cover those up. Don't like them. That's better. It's the pillow kind of coming up through. There's a bubble. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of bubbles tonight. It's snowing here. I don't like snow. So I thought I'm going to go down and paint. All right, I would like to tilt that way just a bit more. All right. I want to get that off of there. Getting a lip there. All right, we still have quite a bit of paint moving here. We got to spin some more. I think we can straighten that out now. So I made mention in the last video that if you're having trouble painting, oh wow, yeah, look at that. It's getting better and better. If you're having trouble painting all of a sudden, it's probably because if you're in the cooler areas, it's probably because your paints got thicker and they were nice and thin all summer long. Now they're thicker, so you may have to do some adjusting. Why can't I get this open? There we go. You may have to do some adjusting for the season. I'm going to get rid of some of this so it doesn't go flying everywhere. I'm just scooping it into a clean peanut butter jar. Which I will then use as a pillow on some other object. These colors, I can't even begin to tell you how gorgeous they are. So pretty. Okay, we gotta do some more spinning. We still got a lip over here. While that's taking a good long spin, I'm going to start closing up my paints. Now what I forgot that I wanted to do was I wanted to leave negative space so I could put one of these cute butterflies on there. We'll have to see what we got left. Alright, is that a ridge? Yeah, that is a ridge. So, I'm not sure if I'm liking the stems. They grew much bigger than stems should be. I should have stayed very thin with those. But maybe we'll just swirl through those and change the name of this video from a floral bouquet to half swipe, half swirl. Sounds good to me. I don't know. What do you think? Should I just swirl through these all and say that's not a floral bouquet? And just have a bunch of swirls down there like I did in video 15? Or do I leave it how it is? I don't know what to do. Kind of looks neat like this, but it almost looks... Oh, what to do, what to do. It almost looks unfinished. I think I'm going to swirl everybody. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. Alright, here goes. Sorry if I upset you. Maybe I should have left it. Well, whatever. It is what it is now. I love the colors. They're beautiful. So I'm happy with it. I'm definitely not scraping it, because I like it. I think other people will like it too. There we go. Something totally different. Maybe to carry that look of those swirls. I know I'm getting carried away. I was just thinking maybe I should swirl around the edges. I don't know. Then I'm really going to ruin it. I know what I'm going to do. We'll just put some little wisps just to soften that up just a little bit. And maybe just a little bit up here. That's better. All right. Yeah, that's much better. I like it. Needed a little something up there. Okay. One more spin and we are done. And then I'll take you down and show you. And then we will take a look-see. Yes. Look at what could happen. I could get that little butterfly right up there as I stick my finger into the painting. My gosh. Too big. This little one will be cute right up there. So as I drop it on the... Dude, see what I mean? I start painting with black and everything goes wrong. Yep. All right, let me take it down and show you. Let me turn the flash on. Watch, I'll drop the phone in the painting. So just... Now that gold, where is that coming from? That's in the Pinot Gris, I believe. There's some gold in there. But look at that shimmer and shine. Up here, that's the Pinot Gris and the Glisten interfering on that black, just shining through. Very pretty. And those swirls are quite gorgeous. You know, I would love to do a painting of just those kind of swirls. Imagine how pretty that would be over the whole painting. So anyway, if you learned something, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And I will see you next time. We will be calling this the half swirl, half bloom. No longer flowers. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.